Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to the farm at Freewarden. Let's take a walkabout today. I'll give you some updates on the farm, share some progress. You've seen us start a bunch of projects lately, like the pumpkin patch, moving the sheep. So we'll see if the sheep stayed where they're supposed to be and if the pumpkins are still where they're supposed to be. I'm sure they are. Let's check on them and see if we've got any sprouts yet. I think we do. Trying to work with the sun and the shadows and everything, it's kind of hard. Okay, so we do have pumpkins I see here. We've got 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half the pumpkins are up. Now onto the willows. So last night we were planting the willows and mosquitoes came in like a mob and just started eating us alive. I mean, last year we never experienced anything like that. This year the mosquitoes are apparently back, and they are back in full force. So we got all the trees planted in a single row, except we didn't fill them back in with soil. So that's what I'm gonna work on now. So we'll get these guys filled in with dirt and then give them some more water. These trees now are supposed to grow anywhere from 6 to 10 feet a year. What we did was we planted them 8 feet apart in a row, and then we're going to plant a bunch more 8 feet apart in another row adjacent to them. So this will begin to replace the ash trees that we had in the pasture, which really weren't much of a windbreak. We're adding a privacy screen and a windbreak right along this side of the property. Mostly a privacy screen, I guess, being this isn't really a optimum place to put a windbreak, but it's another place on the property where we can plant trees, and we'll probably do some along the edge of the south pasture, right along the southern pasture line back here, and we'll probably do some along the north pasture line. I'd like to completely enclose the property in willows so that we have a full privacy screen that, you know, I'm just the kind of guy, here's the thing. I'm the kind of guy, we moved out here because we want to be left alone and we want to be out of sight, out of mind. We just want to be left alone. Now, neighbors, don't mind if you stop by and say hi, you know where we are. We're not trying to be unneighborly or anything like that. With that as the background, this is actually going to play into a story of how our privacy was invaded recently and what we did about it. We didn't move out here so that we could have our privacy invaded. So we figured out a solution. It was a non-confrontational solution, and it happened to work, and I will share that with you one of these days real soon. We haven't really done a whole lot of talking about our garden, but over here you can see we've got bell peppers. Those look like they're doing really good. They're growing up nice and big. We've got 6 bell peppers.
So this right here is nasturtium. These are edible flowers and leaves. They taste like pepper. This is a zinnia.
I could tell right away because of how it is. That's a bachelor's button right there. And then we got bush beans through the rest of here.
Yeah, we got purple and green. So
nice.
Royal and Provider.
We've got our herb garden over here. So we've got dill and cilantro.
Tarragon?
Yeah, tarragon. And sage.
Dill. Oregano.
Oregano, yes. Parsley. Nice. So we got parsley, cilantro. We got all the plate fixins. We have 2 little thyme plants right here. And lavender. What are these things that the sheep ate?
Gladiolas.
Snapdragons. Our zucchini plant is exploding with new growth, and We've got zucchinis down in there. You can see right there behind that flower in the center of the screen. Our lettuce has been all eaten up to shreds. It's like, looks like lace. Oh, and there's little black bugs on there.
Yeah. It's also bolting, so I just need to rip it up.
Yep. Oregano, chili peppers. Then we got a summer squash.
Cucumber.
Oh, cucumber. Yeah, so we got 2 cucumbers. And then our tomato plants here with a marigold, 2 marigolds. Oh, right in the center there. And we have a third, or that's our 4th and final marigold right there, isn't it?
Yep. Look at this.
Oh yeah, we already got a tomato. What sort of tomatoes are these, Roma?
Oh, I cannot remember.
Amish paste.
Yes, Amish paste, I think.
We have a bag here full of mulch. A bag full of mulch and wood chips to put on the garden, which that's a process in progress here. And then the pride and joy of the garden are these beautiful broccoli plants. My goodness, that thing's taken off there.
Yep, and we got another grow out right here. There should be
Wow.
another one. Yep, there's another one.
Right there.
This one's doing the best.
How many heads of broccoli are we gonna get from this single plant?
We might get 4 right now is what I'm seeing.
And you have carrots down here. Oh yeah, because carrots and tomatoes go well together. They complement each other, or at least don't compete with each other. I don't know a whole lot about that, but I heard stuff. All right, before we lose the light for the day, let's grab some pig feed and head on down to the pigs and then out to the sheep so we can take a look at how they're doing. So here is our chicken flock, and our ducks are back there, and of course the geese, they're somewhere around here. Ah, there they are. One of them. Ah, that's right, Bonnie's on a nest somewhere in here. Barred rocks, our barred Plymouth rocks in here, along with our Bielefelders. They are doing really well. Our other rooster, he is right there. You see him? There's the big one. Right next to him there is the little one that we got late last year, and he's finally starting to look like a rooster. Starting to almost act like a rooster too. So these guys, they're all doing good. We've got to probably move them soon. That's why we got the portable chicken coop up there on the running gear. So we'll be moving them soon to follow behind the sheep. Just as soon as we get the sheep moved to the next paddock is when we'll move the chickens. All right, here's our 2 breeders. This is Bjorn and Gunhold. Hello, Gunhold. Hey, girl. I'm trying to figure out if she isn't pregnant yet, but I don't think she is. So normally we ferment their feed. I have not been doing that lately just because it's been other things to do and so hot. I need to really get back in the habit of doing that because fermenting their feed makes it more digestible. That means they can get more, it makes the nutrients more bioavailable so that their body can absorb them and actually make use of more nutrients. But we have not, we have not been, I should probably get back on that because I don't really have a good excuse. There's always something else, that you can use as an excuse. I just need to get back to fermenting the feed. So here are the sheep. Oh, they're all coming to see me. Hey guys. Hello, Fred. Good boy. All right, so they're obviously not thirsty. You don't need any water? Okay. That water's cool to the touch. It's really cool. It's cooler than the air surrounding it. So there was some concern that maybe the water would get too hot in one of the comments. Yeah, the water doesn't really get hot. I mean, yeah, the sun's beating down on it, but it doesn't warm up really at all. And that's cool to the touch. That's nice and refreshing. So they're not avoiding the water because it's too hot or anything like that. They just get a lot of their moisture content from the grass. I mean, look, they're eating this all day. Oh, I spooked them. They're eating this all day. This is just packed with not only vitamins, minerals, protein, other nutrients that they turn into fat and meat and bone for us, but it's also packed with water. The water content in their food is, incredibly high. So it doesn't surprise me that even on really hot days, they don't need a whole bunch of water. Plus, you know, they've got that thick hide that holds a lot of moisture in, and you know, I don't believe that they sweat. They do pant. So these are animals that just don't need as much water and moisture necessarily. And look, they are certainly hydrated. She was just over here peeing. So, and that was a good long pee. Also, they're looking pretty good as far as their body. I'm not seeing a whole lot of problems with major weight loss. That's one thing that we want to watch out for. I don't see really any weight loss in any of them, even the lactating mothers or those who are recently lactating. They're all putting on weight, good and steady. I believe they probably sleep under this. This is definitely trampled down. They've definitely been laying under here, eating some of this and then laying on the rest and trampling it down. That's really good for the grass. I don't see another spot right here. This is all trampled down, so they've been laying around here. They have a delicious green salad bar that to them is like eating ice cream. We'll take a look at the sheep again here real quick. They've tamed up a lot since last year when we got them. They used to run. If I was getting about this close, they'd start to look up and start to look a little skittish. And then by the time I get to, let's say right about here, they'd be moving, but they're still not moving. Let's see if I can get them to move. I might be able to, oh, yep, there we go. But they're doing better. You guys, it's okay. You know me. Look at these cute little faces. And it's okay to think your food is cute. I think it's cute all the time. Until next time, everybody stay safe. Hug a buddy, God bless you. Everything's gonna be okay.